Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Cloughjordan Circus Club and things you should know with the Diabolo. With me, Grant Goldie. So, just before we go on with the nitty-gritty of learning Diabolo, throughout all of these videos, I'm not going to be using the words left and right. I'm going to be using main and other. So if you're right-handed Diabloing, that's going to be your main hand, and your left hand will be your other hand. And if you're a left-hander, your left hand is your main hand, and your right hand is the other. Hopefully that'll stop any kind of confusion. See you later. Today's tutorial is all about speeding the Diabolo up. Hopefully you'll get quite a lot out of it. It's a little bit technical at times, but it should really help you advance your practice. Have fun. A Diabolo gets its spin from the pressure of the string touching it. If we roll the Diabolo along the string, it speeds up. However, if we roll it back again with the same pressure from the string, all that speed disappears. The longer the string, the faster the Diabolo will go. However, our string is quite short, so we need to get the Diabolo back to where it started so it can roll again. And we need to do this with as little to no pressure from the string, or all that speed just disappears. So, let's look at 5 different speed ups and see how these rules fit. Number 1, the basic speed up. Here we are using only a very small piece of our string. We roll only for a couple of centimeters as we pull up our main hand. Then, really quickly with a little bounce, we drop the main hand to bring the string back under the Diabolo so we can start the roll again. If we don't make that little bounce, a micro throw and catch, then the pressure from the string stays the same and we lose all the speed. Number 2, the tapper. This makes no difference to the speed of the Diabolo. It's just noisy. Number 3, the basic wrapped speed up. This can be a game changer. It works the same as the basic speed up, but because the string is wrapped around the axle, there is more pressure from the string, and more pressure means more speed. To get into this, simply pull up a little with your main hand, then quickly move your hand behind the Diabolo and underneath. Then carry on just like in the basic speed up. Let's see what it looks like underneath. You can see here the strings side by side. However, if your main hand goes too far forward or your other hand comes back, you'll make too much grip and the Diabolo will wrap up like a yo-yo. If this keeps happening and you're sure it's not your hand position, it might be a new string is needed. Or a little neck oil just to smooth the string can also work. This one's called the whipping speed up, or the swisher, or the side swipe. This is a really hard speed up. You are trying to have as much pressure from the string onto the Diabolo as possible, moving along as much of the string as possible, from your main side to the other side. And then float the Diabolo back so there's virtually no pressure from the string. And it's best to do one swipe in front and one swipe behind your other hand, which should be pointing across your body. This helps keep the Diabolo level. The orbit, possibly the most useful trick. Throw the Diabolo and catch near the main hand stick with the main hand slightly higher than the other hand. Roll along most of the string and throw back to the main hand side, making sure the Diabolo travels back above the height of the hand sticks. No pressure from the string on the way back, it's just build, build, build your speed. If you re-look at the clip at the beginning of this tutorial, everything is an orbit. The wrapped orbit, one step beyond. You should only really have a go at this once your orbits are pretty good. So maybe let's say you can do 30 or 40 orbits without a problem. Back wrap your preferred hand and do the same as the orbit. Apart from when the Diabolo travels back, bring your hands a little bit together, keeping a small amount of tension in the string, but loosening the pressure around the axle. So, I hope that gave you a good insight into what's actually happening when you're speeding the Diabolo up. Really try for those wrapped speed ups. And just do orbits, 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 orbits. They are such a good trick. See you next time.